I got Kenny Jordan here with the Spartan Mag with the On3 Sports Network. How you doing, Kenny?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. Glad to have you on, and hopefully we can learn a lot about Michigan State in this upcoming season. Michigan State has a
Yeah,
new
yeah,
coach.
should be fun.
Yeah, yeah. MSU has a new coach this year with Jonathan Smith, who comes over from Oregon State. What have you seen different culture-wise this year from the last couple of years?
Family, really. I'd say that's probably not the biggest thing. It's just the whole. I know it's probably pretty cliche, the whole family atmosphere and everything, but you can see it around building and practice facility. Coaches having kids out there, stuff like that, and just there's on the team and their families. It's just like all one big thing he's making it into. So it's been pretty pretty cool to see, I guess. Yeah, it's mainly he's got the low ego, high output motto as well. So those two things, I guess, are probably the biggest culture things.
Gotcha, gotcha. I know it's going to be it's probably a big change then from what Mel Tucker and then what you guys had last season with kind of thrown together.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Smith too. Yeah, he's nothing, nothing like that. There's not Ferraris and stuff like that. Well, you know, football stuff.
Right, right.
But yeah, yeah. He he also brings. I feel like he kind of brings underdog. You know, just kind of the player he was in college, going through. He kind of has that underdog role. I feel like a little bit, which is what a lot of
Yeah, I was gonna say from what I've kind of seen, is it kind of reminiscent of Coach D'Antonio?
yeah, a little bit. There's definitely some similarities. Smith, obviously trends are different and things like that. With the portal and stuff like that. So, there's definitely different elements and things. Smith seems like he's pretty innovative with some of those different things. Or D'Antonio, towards the end of it, that was when that kind of stuff was kind of just starting. He kind of refused a little bit to adapt, which was his problem, I guess. But Smith seems like he
Nice, nice. And then with that new culture also comes a quarterback familiar with Coach Smith, with quarterback Aidan Chiles transferring over from Oregon State. What can Michigan State fans expect from Aidan Chiles, and is there a Michigan State quarterback of the past that you could compare him with?
Well, I guess I'll start out with what to expect. I'll just say he's a good leader. I feel like the team. It seems like the team. He's kind of been the leader since he got here. Michigan State fans were very excited to have him. Players too, I'm sure. But, yeah, he's kind of taking the team over. It seems like he's kind of been the leader, which is obviously coming from the transfer. He's young still, going into his sophomore year. On the field, though, I guess he's pretty tall, pretty thin. Not thin, but just not real big, I guess. Uh, but he can move. He's got line moves. I feel like, stuff like that. He can do a lot of different things. Get around the pocket. Last year, he got quite a bit. I think he played in 9 games last year. Um, 20, 24 for 35 passing. But yeah, he can do a lot of different things. I know him as well. I think he had 3 touchdowns last year and a couple more passes. So obviously he can do it both ways. Now, one of the first things I remember Coach Johnson uh, was that they wanted a quarterback that could get at least 2 first downs on the ground per game. Which it's a lot. But I think that Aiden.
And then is there a Michigan State quarterback of the past that he really compares to, or is this going to be something new that for Spartan fans?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
Awesome, yeah. And then with that young quarterback at the helm, what do you think a successful season looks like for Michigan State this year?
like wins and loss wise.
That or what what can you get out of the season that would be successful?
Yeah, I mean, I think that I think the biggest thing is just setting the foundation up. This team is pretty different. I can't remember how many, 35 players transferred out, 24 came in. So, the team's pretty different. So, everybody's like kind of basketball nowadays. Maybe not quite to that extent. Yeah, it's kind of hard to project that, there's just so many different variables. But I do think that it's important to kind of set the foundation, just show progress, I guess, after two pretty, pretty bad seasons, last 2 years. Yeah, I would say not losing 49-0 and 42-0 time first order of business. I don't know, multiple times. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It sounds like more of a see the identity of the new team more so than wins and losses at this point.
I mean, yeah, if I had to say like when the what I would think I would be thinking about the
Gotcha. And to kind of get to that bowl eligibility, who are some of the players that are going to kind of stand out this year with so many coming in and out? I know it's kind of hard to keep up with all this roster movement. What are just a couple of players that you could see becoming household names?
yeah, there's quite a few. Obviously the big guys like Jack Allen, Nick Carter, so that gives you some defensively. I think Wayne Matthews, thanks for really good. He had 100, 135 last year at Oregon. So yeah, I think he'll be. I think a lot of people get to know his name. Dylan Tatum, maybe moving. I think he's moving. And he played corner the last 2 years. This year, senior season, sounds like he might be moving into the safety, which is more natural position. Well, I think he was playing safety a little bit even in springtime, and Jaden Mangham leaving and open that spot up for him to take. But yeah, I think he's gonna do well. Malik Spencer now on the other safety. I've seen a little bit some NFL draft hype and stuff like that. I think he could have a good season. I'm trying to think some of the younger guys too. Nick Marsh, possibly. I think he's going to contribute right away as a freshman wide receiver. He's I think he's physically ready to play. He looked really good in the game as well. And pretty sure he was recruit 2024 class. Yeah, I don't know about starting get out there.
Yeah, I know Penn State was really in it for Nick Marsh too, and was hoping to land him and kind of like you said, be ready kind of
Yeah,
first year.
yeah. He went out to special visit. I think Jordan Hall. I don't know how that one didn't come. It'll be interesting to see what some of those guys, had options to go probably elsewhere in the portal and decided to stick around. It'll be interesting to see some of what they, I think he's like top one for sure.
Yeah, I know we talked about a little recruiting mixed in there. So let's switch to a couple recruiting questions here. According to On3, Michigan State currently has 15 three-star commits and ranks 16th in the Big Ten. How would you grade this class so far with John Smith coming in, you know, brand new and kind of piecing it together as it goes?
I think he's pretty well. I mean, there's even how many commits did you say? 15
Yeah, 15.
15? Yeah, 15. can't remember if it was 15. Yeah, I think he only had 28 in the month of June. That's
It's pretty good
pretty
hit
good
rate.
for sure. They're getting players that they know they can get a lot of those guys. They're successful. So, they're recruiting a lot of guys that they actually have a chance with. Right now, it's hard. I'm sure, I haven't coached a game yet. Michigan State, I know, you can go back and look at Oregon State. A lot of things change when you go to different schools. And you can only say talk so much about it. But yeah, I think, they've gotten some good players. There, there's been a few misses. Yeah, they've done pretty well. I like the tight end room looks really good. I think there are two commitments in the class. Big, big kids. I'm bored and doing rivalry. Coach Brian Wagner has done really well so far. I think, with his, development on the field, recruiter off the field.
Is there any big splashes to be had left this year, or is it more for the kind of big splashes? Are you looking more towards 2026 class?
Yeah, I mean, mainly 2026. The class is, 15 guys. Pretty, getting pretty close. There's a couple defensive backs that might be decently big flashes, I guess. I'm not sure what if they're three. I think the one I'm thinking of is probably a 3 star. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but yeah, I think that they'll get, they'll fill out pretty good now. They have the foundation built and going into the fall. They can pick a little bit where if they want, chase after a higher rated guy or try to flip somebody, I know that I'm not thinking of it fall or whatever, but
Now, yeah,
going forward, I think that they'll be a lot creative with, more time.
yeah. Is there one or two recruits that Michigan State fans should get familiar with in that 2026 class that Michigan State's going to really kind of hone in on?
Jack James, Brian Washington, I kind of his coach was able to secure those two 2025 guys pretty quickly, really. So now his whole focus is on the 2026 class. I think Jack Janda from Catholic Central, for sure. And then Lincoln Keys from uh, both guys. I think Michigan State's going to play a role in both of them, but just with watching and his development. Luke Musgrave is now, Jack Valley, obviously. Probably going to be probably second round. Really depends on how he does this year, probably. But I know a lot of players like him. He's young, large asset. So yeah, I think that they'll be in play for both those guys. Um, and then besides that, yeah, those are the only two I can think of off the top of my head.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it gives Michigan State fans something to look forward to. I mean, that's all the
But
questions I had for. That's
yeah, I mean, yeah, I was gonna go back a little bit just on the wins losses.
mhm.
You're asking about the outlook or whatever. Yeah, I was gonna say it's weird looking at the schedule and not seeing Penn State on this year. I was like, oh man,
Yeah,
it's
no
different.
Land Grant Trophy.
Yeah, I was actually looking at Penn State's schedule a little bit too. There's no schedule that's easy, but that's a horrible schedule.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we miss Michigan State in a rivalry game because we like to say we're unrivaled, but that's like our one rivalry game. I feel like, and then we missed Michigan, we miss Oregon. It definitely broke out pretty favorable for us this year.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was, yeah, another thing. Penn State, and just the recruiting more so guys in Michigan because it kind of seems like they're trying to get healthy.
Yeah, we had like a little pipeline into like Detroit King there, and then we pulled Kalen King, Kobe King, and one other safety, Jalen Reed, I think too, also came from Michigan. I mean, it's hard to tell what Penn State's strategy is because I mean they missed out on the top 8 guys in Pennsylvania this year, but then they picked up
They
three
got
guys. Yeah, and then they picked up 3 guys from California for the first time. Like, I don't know their strategy. It seems to be working because I mean it's still a top 20 class, but they let a lot of top talent in Pennsylvania go elsewhere.
yeah, that's pretty interesting. I think the full Jamari Buck, I don't think he's in
Mm.
Penn State anymore. He went to Penn State.
Yeah, yeah, yep. And he transferred out, but yeah, I think he was from Michigan too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I remember a lot of the guys were I started um, covering with rivalry and a whole Spartan too. That was right around the time when I started yeah, it was right around right when those guys recruitment was going on. They were some of the first ones. The King brothers, Murray Bud, I remember Penn State and Michigan State were going one after one. Them all going out there, which in a way, I was, just happy, happy that they weren't going to
right, right.
Michigan.
We can at least agree. We can at least agree that they didn't go to Michigan.
Yeah,
And then the big loss we had last year in recruiting was the Marsh recruitment. I mean, because our wide receiver room's
really.
a mess. Yeah, like our wide receiver room's a mess. So we were really hoping Marsh was gonna come. That was that yeah, like he was kind of gonna be our yeah, he was gonna be like our crowning jewel kind of because it looked like he was kind of ready to go.
Yeah, yeah, he definitely, yeah, he definitely has the potential to get up and make a difference. I know him and Aidan Chiles seem like they pretty good. I mean, during the Aidan Chiles with Alex Orgy from Michigan, Mark was there too. They seem like, I mean, their teammates obviously, but it seemed like it was a little bit more genuine stuff like that. So that was good to see.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, and then I mean, we're just trying to see if Drew Allar's, a true 5-star quarterback. We're waiting for him to like break out, and we can't really get the receivers to help him. So we're relying on our tight ends and running backs. It's kind of frustrating. We finally got the big 5-star quarterback and haven't really been able to capitalize on it yet.
Right. Yeah, no, I like him a lot. I remember he was in high school with 2022. He's going to his junior year, third year. I don't know if he's
Yeah, he played in
yeah,
10 games his freshman year.
yeah, yeah. I remember when he was coming up. So pretty excited. I remember. I don't know, but yeah, I'm pretty excited to see what Franklin could do quarterback. As I like saying, just stalling his team forward.
Yeah, I think last year we kind of find out Yursic's system just wasn't as quarterback friendly as we thought. Without having like Jahan Dotson or Parker Washington, without having that like one top tier receiver that just gets open, that offense was bad under Yurcich.
Yeah, yeah, that was yeah, that was pretty brutal in those games against Michigan.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna miss Manny, but we got Tom Allen, so hopefully some of that carries over. And I mean, Tom Allen, I mean, he's always been a good coach. He just was at Indiana, so he could only do so much. I feel like.
Yeah,